Welcome to another digitallifestyle.com video show, and today I'm going to do a first look unboxing at the new Zune HD. I've been really looking forward to getting hold of the Zune HD, as it seems a good step forward with the Zune platform. Maybe one of the last actual hardware devices that we see as Zune, as it maybe moves to more software services. But this is the first look at the Zune HD, and I've also got the HD AV docking station as well, so I'm going to hook that up to my TV and we'll have a look at the video quality on there. So first thing, let's just have a quick look at what's in the box, and then we'll have a look at the UI and some other features as well. So as ever with the Zune, it actually has got quite a nice packaging, a nice slide out drawer, and I've already charged this up and taken out its packaging, but there you can see the Zune HD. And for comparison with size, this is a Zune 30, and I think you can see the difference in size, and look at the lovely bright screen on there. Maybe I can show you this screen on. You see the difference in screen brightness if I turn that on. Probably you can't really tell too much in the video, but okay. So those the Zune 30. There's the Zune HD. In comparison, this is my G1 phone, and as you can see, it's considerably thinner. So a very light, slim device. Headphone port there, and the connector there. We've got a power switch. We've got a menu switch there, volume, transport control switch, just a button, and a button on there as well. So I'll look at the actual OS in a moment. So inside here we've got a leaflet with the offer for the Zune Pass, which is something that I can't use over here. We have a poster really showing some of the ideas about the software. It's showing the software and talking about HD radio and the Zune Pass and the Xbox 360. Then inside there we've got another compartment that opens up, and in here we've got a welcome manual and a product guide, and then we've got the Zune USB cable, the Zune connector on one side and the USB on the other. A pair of headphones. Now these don't look quite as nice as the premium headphones I've had before, but they actually look quite nice, the earbud type ones. And in there some foams, so you can go orange or red, probably black. I always find I lose the foams anyway. So let's have a quick look at the Zune itself. So there we've got the touch screen, it's capacitive touch. So we've got music, we can go through albums, I can play an album. Let's go on there, let's play that album. So you can see it's playing, we've got some nice background art there. And I can actually flick through the tracks, forwards and backwards through the tracks that way. So I mentioned this button on the side here. If I press that, you can see that we get the volume control and a pause play button. Anytime you press this bottom button here, it takes you back to the menu. Now the other thing that is on here is this kind of quick launch button section. So we've got history there, so it shows games, podcasts, web browser that I've done, some new downloaded podcasts on there, new music that was transferred, or I can pin stuff to this menu and go back to the now playing. So let's go back now. Now I really did like the way it views pictures, so if I go to a pictures folder, you see how responsive it is. I can pick a picture, I can rotate it, and it really does rotate really well, really fast. And I can play, as I said, so I'll just play that. So that's going to play that now, or I can flick through, and a really nice screen for flicking through pictures. So I can then zoom in and zoom out and rotate it back round. The videos on there, there's a demo video that came with it. Let me see. I can do the usual. Again, I can use the play pause controls. And this is a recorded TV show, the touring cars off. I recorded with Media Center and then transferred over to the Zune. You can see it plays pretty nicely. It's playing no problem at all there. And again, I've got the button, I can pause it, play it. You'll notice that all these sort of menus like take you back, so when you're in something, see, I can go into the podcast bit, I can zoom back out, or I can just press this button at the bottom there and go back to the start page. So it's really nice for navigating around. So the podcast support is really nice. You've got there, I can hit the play button there, that little bit there will start playing it. Or if I go there, I get the list of shows, and of course I can then play and pause those. And if I hit the top there, it's going back through the menu. So it's kind of like layers menu. The marketplace is the Zune store, which I'm not. I can connect, but I can't purchase anything. So I can flick through the Zune store, new releases. I can pick a track. I could add it to the cart. I want to add it to the cart. And there you see I can, that's my Zune cart. I can go back up again. There's also applications, which all these are games, and there's a calculator and a weather app, and you can download these. There is no store for podcasts, which is a bit of a shame, so you can't look for podcasts on here. You've still got to do that through the PC software. Of course, there's a web browser, which is actually surprisingly good. Now let me load up a page. So there's a web page. You see it rotates. I can zoom in and zoom out again. So it's actually surprisingly good, considering it's based on the same browser that's in Windows Mobile, which I always found pretty poor. No flash support or anything like that, but it is a fairly decent browser. Like I said, we've got multi-touch on there, and rotate. And you've got favourites, and I found that I could get Gmail to work, and Twitter could work as well, and it'll store your passwords and everything else. If I go into apps, here you can see some games. I've loaded a calculator, simple calculator, but you can get the idea of the applications. There's some good games on there as well, so I quite like those. So there's lots of other videos around showing the Zune UI, so I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to have a look at the HD dock, but you see that really the UI is lovely. I mean, you can imagine if this was a phone as well, that it would be a really nice phone, and you can see where, you know, how Microsoft could get back into the phone market if they could just, you know, do something based on this. I really like the UI. The capacitive touch is great, and these little things like the extra now playing and all that kind of thing is a really nice touch. And the layered UI, I like that as well. And the music and the videos, really good. So what I'm going to do now is we'll have a look at the Zune dock.